Before we start this video, don't forget to like and subscribe. Let's get into it.
Hello everybody, welcome back to another Blade and Sorcery video, part 4 today, and I'm in the Dalgarian Temple. Sorry I'm not in my rear. I was disrupted and I don't know how to go back. Oh, I know how to go back, but I don't want to go back. I'm too lazy to go back. Anyways, I'm in the Dalgarian Temple. I killed somebody. I was recording, but then it stopped recording for some reason, so I'm re-recording again. And we're over here, so let's do this. Okay, so I was saying when I was recording the other one that I do not know where I'm going. And this looks like a boss fight, and I know it is a boss fight. This is the Dalgarian Temple with wild folk. So can this look now? I thought that was fire. That's not fire either. This looks like the correct way. The hell's that?
No screaming or yelling or being loud.
Got it. Dude, we're... Yeah, I can't talk right now, so I'm gonna be doing a voiceover.
Yep, I'm doing a voiceover. So I killed this guy because he was really annoying, like any sane person would do. And make sure he was dead by slitting his throat. And then I wanted to see what this thing was. It looked from Elden Ring, and so I swam up, and I figured out there was a door. So I want to go that way because I thought that was the right way. Watch me open it with my mind. Yeah, I opened it. And then I figured out that it was just a place for another option. And I tried taking the orb out, but it was really glitchy. And so I tried to use it manually with my hand, and then it glitched a lot. And yeah. Bada bing, bada boom. So I went back and swam back down, as you can see. Yep, I'm swimming down. Also, if you're wondering why the audio is so bad, I'm recording this audio on a JBL speaker. It came with a microphone, so I wanted to test it out. And I'll probably be doing voiceovers with this microphone if I need to. So yeah. So after trying to go into that dark cave, I decided I needed a light source. So I lit my torch and went in the dark cave. Oh hey, my cat. Hello, kitty. Still doing a voiceover, so I can't talk. Dude, my freaking cat. Okay. Yeah. Voiceover. This audio sucks, but it's the only thing that I can use right now. So, hopefully in the future, I can get better audio. But for now, no, I cannot. And, okay. Oh, hey, look.
I know.
Over here. I can go over here. Like over here, I can go over here. And so I went into the cave. It was very dark, so I still had my torch out. I continued going into the cave, and there's my. So I put my torch away, and then I thought that somebody's here, so I pulled out my sword just for protection. I jumped, and then I fell. I tried to catch myself, but I fell still. And then I climbed the ladder because that's the only thing the same person would do. And I climbed the rope. Yeah. Yeah, so as you can see, I proceeded to climb the ladder. Then I got up, and this person with a shield started attacking me, and then this guy came out of nowhere. And so I pulled out my shield and hit him, because he wouldn't move out the way, so I tried to kill him, but it failed. And then she attacked me, so I focused more on her. And then I started chasing her because she tried to run away from me, and I didn't let her run away from me. And I finished her off. Yeah. Then I finished him off with a little jab to the balls. Sorry, dude. I'm so sorry, dude. Then I put away my stuff, and I try to put his axe in my inventory because there's people on YouTube that do crystal hunt runs, and they take an axe and put it, like, stab it into a tree, to symbolize the start of a crystal hunt. I tried doing that, but it didn't let me put it in the inventory. And if I put it in my weapon slot, it would just disappear when I left the thing and went back home. So, yeah. And so I tried grabbing this bow because I wanted to kill somebody with a bow. So I grabbed this bow. I was gonna grab just one singular arrow, but then I decided that I'm gonna need more arrows because I suck with the bow. So I threw away the axe that I put in my weapon slot, and I put the quiver full of arrows into my back. And I proceeded on to the next area with people. I tried to do it silently because I had a bow, but when I tried to shoot, I missed horribly, like that. And then that person alerted everybody. I kept on trying still. So like, oh man. And so I switched hands because I'm a lefty. Like, I wonder if I can, yeah. And my bow disappeared, so, and then I hit her in the arm, which disarmed her, and I got tired of using a bow, so I just pulled out my sword. And this girl, thought she could kill me in the middle of me killing somebody. And then another person thought that they could kill me in the middle of me killing somebody. So I grabbed her head and tortured her to make sure she would never come back. I threw her, but Blade and Sorcery people are not that strong without mod. And I picked up my sword. And then this freaking sorcerer almost hit me with his fire. And so when I finished this girl off, I knew that this guy was going to be the next victim. So I grabbed him by his mouth so he couldn't say anything, and I killed him. And I thought that there was nobody left until I saw her, and so killed her. Yeah, as you can see. She got discombobulated, and I was like, ooh, right in the mouth. Yeah, how does that feel when you don't have your bow and arrows and you're not far away from me? I got really pissed off at that girl for some reason, so I just wanted to throw her. I just throwed her, like that. Yeah, but she didn't end up going that far. And I took out the quiver, which I didn't really use that much. And I went back up. I went up here. Yep. I went up here, climbed up the stairs. It was very dark, but that was just a dead end. So I was trying to find the correct way to go. And soon I found it. Yeah, I found it right here. Yep. I saw that little thing and I was like, oh, this must be the correct way. I still cannot talk. So I opened the door with my mind. Totally. And then I went over here. I opened another door with my mind. It was taking a long time though. Yeah. And I found out that that door was just another way to go. And I was already over that. So I went back and I went to the correct way. Pulled out my sword just in case people were going to be there.
Take him out.
And yeah, someone was there. Someone was there. I picked up his arm. Why are you hitting yourself? 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 Stop hitting yourself! I'm definitely getting demonetized. So I did what any normal person in Blade and Sorcery would do. I took their weapon from them, stabbed it into their chest, into their heart, into their chest. But his armor was protecting him until I stabbed him into his chest. I tried to do a thumbs up, but in Blade and Sorcery you can't do a thumbs up because your person's thumb is crooked as hell, so... I think the microphone recorded my fart. So if you hear that, comment down below. I am truly disgusted. Yeah, that wasn't the correct way, so I just went. I was like, oh, maybe there's a loot up there. But so I tried climbing, and then I climbed. And I rolled the dice. And I got 10. Actually, I couldn't read that. But there's nothing up there, so I went over here. And there's loot. And inside was a crystal shard. Perfect. Perfect. And so I saw there was a prison. So I tried to do an Assassin's Creed move where I would like stab them and then pull them down the ledge so that way they would die. I tried that with my dagger, but she moved back so I couldn't do it. But I killed her otherwise. Ooh, threw my knife at her. Pulled the knife out of her head, then put it back in my inventory. And I chopped her head off, but I just ended up stabbing her and leaving a mark, letting people know that I am always there, and I will never be gone. So I went in this hole, and I was wondering if it was the correct way to go. I didn't think it was the correct way to go, so I just went exploring. And I went in the hole that I didn't go. And, looking around. See if there's anything. Is there? It's very dark in here. Nope, nothing. Okay, well, the other way is the correct way to go. I just commit. Oh, no, no, oh, no! Oh. Come on. Yeah, yay! Now I have to make this jump. This is actually easier than the other two jumps for some reason. So I went back the other way. And I saw this bridge that was absolutely humongous. It was massive. And you know what else is massive?
We gotta go and get something like a... It's called a... You know what else we could imagine? What? If we both got... And you know what else is massive?
Okay, I'm actually dragging the meme now. It is, April? That meme ended in February. I don't know why I'm still putting that. But, yeah, I was trying to figure out what to do, and then I figured out that the crystal thing was powering the wall. So I broke it. Okay, I broke it, and I was like, you know what? I'm gonna jump. I tried to do a cannonball, but I thought I was gonna fall to my death, but it ended up slowing me down. Oh, dude, this looked like a boss arena. I found this bone. Tasty bone. Dude, it was absolutely
Just stop.
massive. Okay.
Just stop it. Stop. No.
And it moved, scared the crap out of me. But I said it right here in my mind. I have a bone and I'm not afraid to use it. Yeah, Hector, I believe his name is. Hector is his name. Yeah, I was honestly very scared. And I saw that crystal was powering him. So I broke the crystal. I missed. But I tried again. And I broke it. With my bone! My trusty handy dusty bone! I saw that he had weak points, so I hit the weak points. I couldn't hit that one, and I finally hit it. And I got so scared right here because I thought that he was gonna hit me. And he started getting angry. Oh, big man angry. I saw another crystal that was powering him. So I tried climbing these vines, but for some reason it took me a horribly long time. And then he threw a rock at me in the process. So I was tired of him. And I tried to stab his nipple, weak point, but he was so, his, he was so huge that that his arm blocked the way of letting me. So I ate some apples because my health was starting to get low. Yeah. Gonna need to buy more apples in the next episode. And so I try to go climb up to break the crystal. Um, yeah. So while he was distracted, going over there, whatever he was doing, I climbed and climbed and, and climbed and climbed. Then I finally got up. So I broke the crystal. Ooh, that was close. I broke the crystal and I got the dagger. And after he was um knocked out, I hit him in his weak point. Then I hit his other weak point, which I had to climb on his leg. I hit his other weak point, and then I ran away. Yep, big man angry again. And so I tried looking for my bone since that was way better instead of a dagger, and then I found it. So I was like, okay, man, let's do this the old-fashioned style. So I climbed on his arm, and I hit the weak spot. And then he was doing this move. Ka-chow. Just like that. And I saw that his weak spot was protected, so I had to break the crystal, but I couldn't find the crystal for some reason. So I went around looking for the crystal to break, and then I found it. So I put the bone in my inventory. Then I climbed up. Oh, I climbed up. And whee! So I got my bone. Wait, no, I put my bone away. And then I climbed up to the crystal that I had to break. And then I got my bone, broke the crystal, whee, jumped down, and yeah, so I broke the last weak point, and I grabbed my bone and hit his head, like that. And I saw that he had a crystal thing, and so I pulled it away from him, and then ka-chow, he's gone. He perished from this earth. He's gone. What's my cat doing? My cat is scratching the couch, even though he's not allowed to. Anyways, so I try to kiss Hector's I try to kiss Hector's head. Yeah, that was difficult, but it worked. Then I got out the crystal that I pulled out from his mouth. I went into the room, the next area. And I remember watching a guy on YouTube that would play Blade and Sorcery, and I think was his name was Our Man Spencer. Wait, let me search him up. Yeah, our man Spencer with no spaces. Credits to him for giving me this idea that you will see in a little bit. Yeah, he does this every time in this part. Like he says, "Oh, immature people would say, take it like a man," and then he would do this. Um, and I took it like a man, following in his following in his footsteps. It was fire, so it really burned this time. Oh, and I fell down. Yeah, but credits to our man Spencer, and he has a lot of subscribers. He does have a lot of subscribers. I wish to do a collab with him one day, but not in Blade and Sorcery, in a different VR game. And so I was really hurt from taking it like a man. Our man Spencer, why would you make me do that? Come on, man. Why would you make me do that, Spencer? And so I went into, anyways, I went into this portal. I was dancing and went into the hallelujah lights of, um, yeah. And right here, I thought it was in my edit loading. And then I'm back home. Oh, wait. Not yet. Not home yet. Give me a second. Give me a second. And I'm back home. Yay. So I went back to my house. I looked around. I went to my Oculus menu, but it was glitching out a lot for some reason. And my headset was overheating. And so I was like, what I thought was like, oh yeah, this is where I'm definitely gonna end the video. Yeah. It sucked. Because it was so glitchy. It was actually really glitchy. And then it does that sometimes when it overheats. And I knew it was overheating, so I knew I had to turn off my headset. So yeah, this is the outro. Thank you guys so much for watching. I know this audio is very crappy. Bye bye. I'm just gonna turn off my. Yeah. If you have any video ideas for me, just let me know and I'll do them. Yeah. As you can see, it was very, very glitchy, so I just decided to turn off my headset. I'm going to turn it off in a bit. Yep, there goes. Power down. Bye bye.